Hey folks, it's Nate coming at you really late on a Monday night on March 11th. So I wanted to go through this Lord of the Rings config that I've had. I've had this on my Erebor themed saber for forever. Actually, it's been a couple of years. But I think I've only ever demoed a couple of sound fonts off of these, like in fragment specific demos. I've never gone through the full config. Somebody on Facebook in one of the groups I'm in asked the other day if there were any Lord of the Rings sound fonts out there. And so I figured I would step through this full config to help answer that question, and also because I've just never gone through the full config on my channel before. So here we go. So the first one on this list, there's about 6 or 7 of them. The first one on this list was the theme sound font that I put together for this saber. It's an Erebor themed sound font that I did.
I laid low your warriors of old.
And this is sort of a fire-themed font. It sort of symbolizes the fight in Desolation of Smaug and Battle of the Five Armies between Smaug and the dwarves inside Erebor. And I'm using a brown noise flicker, unstable, with a flame swing on the force effect. Now in the hum, what I did was I did a 3-layer hum. There's the fire crackling on the top end, and then underneath there's that sort of mechanical sound, and then below that you can hear the dwarven humming to their dwarven theme song. So nope. No tip drag. And it's a force effect. Which turns on that flame swing. And the second one in this config is the Legion sound font from BlueForce company. And this is one of FET's, FET263's original flame blades that I've paired with this, that I've modified. It has super fast ignition. We've got a IF Sauron style lockup. Now in the style code for this, I actually have 2 lockups. I have the IF Sauron style lockup enabled, and then I have a more standard lockup commented out. So for anybody that picks up the style code that would like it, you can flip between the different lockups by commenting out one and out commenting the other, as you feel. So I'll leave both of them in there, one commenting out and one enabled. It's a Morgul blade style. It's a dark stab. Listen up. Shade that lock underneath. And the way I did that is really just putting a single black stripe in the middle of the lockup, and then the tail ends are, I think, like corn silk or like a flower white. Anyway, that's a really cool sound font. I love the stuff BlueForce puts out.
The Blackspeech of Mordor.
This is Blackspeech, and this is a homegrown sound font done by a guy named Samuel Tardif, who, if you are a frequenter on the saber-related Facebook groups, you've probably seen him post stuff before. Because he's really into Lord of the Rings stuff. So anyway, this is Blackspeech by Samuel Tardif. And this is a full Eye of Sauron blade style. With the flame eye in the middle. I did have different versions of this blade style, where I had some with a little bit more red, but I kind of settled on the one with just more orange because it just looks better. It looks more movie accurate to the color. Now on his blasts, he actually uses some speech from Azog. So the blaster block really is more of like a horn blast, which I think is pretty cool. Works effect. Okay. Now this next one is Grond, and the wolf's head, and this is also a sound font that was homemade by Samuel Tardif. And I paired a red flame blade with this one, with some custom stripe timing I did on this one. So I love the loop. I love the sounds he's looping on this hum. You can hear the birds on top too. It's really cool. And he's got the growl embedded on some of the swing files. And I've got a quick retraction there, which is using a spark tip. And I think it's spark tip on the ignition too. Yeah, using the same spark tip on the ignition. Now this one is from Fourzze, I believe, and this is a Nazgul font. Which is specific to Angmar, the Witch King.
Do not come between the Nazgul and his prey.
And I paired with this a gradient flame blade that I built, which is running green, turquoise, and then blue. So that one's pretty cool. Alright. And then
I am Gandalf the White.
And then this next one is called Mithrandir, and this was done by Reaver's Arsenal. And I put together the blade style I put together for this one is sort of a silver and very, very light violet rolling pulse, slow rolling pulse blade. And then I'm basically using white on all of the effects except for the melt. So like the blast, lock up, everything is white on top of it. There's your melt. And take drag.
And servants of the secret fire, wielder of the flames of Arwen. Dark fire will never veil you, flame of Grond! Your staff is broken. Darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time.
And so this last one is sort of a mashup sound font. So what I did was I took the sound font called Blind Cowboy from Kyberphonic because I really liked the softness of the hum on that one and the swings. And then I just put a lot of Arwen stuff on top of it, like for the font wave files, the boot wave files, the force effect quotes, stuff like that. So this is basically Kyberphonic's Blind Cowboy dressed up to sound like Arwen. Let's see.
Gather, you fools.
And mainly that hum just sounds very, I don't know, it sounds, when I was thinking of something magical and elvish, this hum just seemed to work really well with it. There we go. The blade got loose for a second. And this is a force effect. So what I'm doing on this blade style is, even though this is a green slow pulse blade, I'm also putting rain sparkles or rain dents on the main blade as well. They're the same color as the pulse blade, so that when you do the force effect and turn it white, then the green rain dents become visible. And they're really soft, they're kind of pale. And then the other thing I really like about this mashup was putting the soundtrack on here. So I put Arwen, the Even Star song on here, the soundtrack. Oops. So that's my Lord of the Rings config, and like I said, I've had it around for a while, and I didn't realize that I hadn't actually put a full demo of it on my channel. I've only ever demoed like certain sound fonts from it, so there it is in all its glory. So thanks y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll leave the style codes up in pastebin for anybody that would like them for these particular fonts that I've paired them with. All right, take care, y'all. Thanks for watching.